All right. Think we good here. Think we good. Think. Hold on. Sorry about the delay. Seriously, I hate when I have to sit here and be like, hey guys, we're waiting for this black screen. But nah, all right, let's make sure you guys like this up, and yeah, let's get started. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? What's up? How you guys doing today? Theodora? Baked salmon, how are you? What's up? Did Keem confirm his interview? Yes, Keem did confirm his interview with Onision, so I guess that's gonna happen. Congratulations to Keem, I guess. Yeah, good shit. Somebody had to get him to come out and talk some shit, right? I'm excited to hear about it. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Where's my interview, motherfucker? Where's my interview, you know? Anyways, did you see the screenshots that I posted? Yeah, I did. We're actually going to review that today. We're going to review that, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion on that as well. What's up, Baked? How you doing? Anyways, fuck, what the hell is this? What is this playing? No, I don't want this, no. I like the other song we had. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Anyways, okay. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to help support. Oh, which, by the way, we have a new member. Wait a minute. Damn it. Did it just skip for a second? Did it just skip? God damn it. Alright, so we got a new member. I wanted to say shout out to the new member. Cat Blue, new member. We have a new member. Thank you very much for you'll interview me. Oh, okay, thank you. Cat Blue, thank you very much for becoming a member. I don't know why, but it won't let me like throw it up on the screen because we're doing like some more member only type tiers and shit. So thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Joshua, what's up? Alright, so check out the Twitter if you guys want to get involved with that fuckery because you know I'm just always arguing with people on that. It's good times. Follow me on Twitter and check out the Reddit. Make sure you guys join the Reddit. First part of your interview, when and where were you born? Nowheres. I was born nowheres, and I don't know. I don't even really exist. Kinda. You know. What's up? How you guys doing today? Still getting over it. Are you a dog or cat person? I say I'm like a cat person. Actually, I like cats. There was one time I found a. Well, one time me and my ex, right? We found a bunch of cats, like literally like 8 kittens, and we like bottle fed them for weeks, and we saved them. It was great. It was a good time. You know, great time. Good times. He fell. Yes, I did fall from heaven. You're right. You are right. You are so right. Anyways, hope you guys are having a good one. All right. So what I want to talk about is you know, this FBI case. You know, it's real serious, guys. It's getting really serious. Yeah, kitties. Yeah, little kitties, little bottles, little you know, it's good stuff. Good. It was fun. You know, it was really fun. You know what was even crazier is that because they were left out in the woods, they were like malnutrition. So when they grew up to be like little mini kitties. They were like little mini kitties. You know. In weakness, how you doing? Found a Cabbage Patch. Trying to steal viewers from Shot from the Point News? No. What do you mean, bro? I've been covering this for weeks. What are you talking about? No, bro. I'm not trying to steal any viewers from Shot from the Point. Shot from the Point can do whatever they want. I like Shot from the Point. I like Tommy. I like Nicholas. Why would I try to steal viewers from them? Like my viewership basically only goes up to 100 lately. Why do you think I would be trying to steal from them? They get more viewers than me. You know, like no, bro. No, that's not what's up. But good thought process, I guess. No, man. Anyways, yeah. So Onision, we're gonna talk about this. He's trying to steal viewers from Shot from the Point. Like, bro, do you think they're the only people who are talking about this? No. Anyways, so Shiloh, yeah, Onision, this investigation, he's releasing these receipts, and I want to go over them, okay? Yeah, like, what kind of logic is that? I don't understand. Like, trying to steal their viewership. You trying to steal their viewership? Like, bro, no, what? You serious? Go look at my history, bro. Been covering this for weeks. Anyways, let's talk about this.
Hello. As I said before, I have mountains of receipts, but today we're just going to go through
mountains of receipts. All right, let's talk about it. Let's check it out.
A few. You wonder why I lied about liking you for so long. Was I supposed to just tell you while I was around you so I could give Greg a reason to kick me out? Okay, so Sarah is clearly saying that I would kick her out if I found out she was doing anything with Kai or showing any affection.
Apathetic viewer, you know why I kind of got annoyed because I actually do like Shot from the Point. So when someone's like, "You trying to steal viewers from Shot from the Point?" It's just like, really, dude, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, I actually do like Tommy. I do like Nicholas. I think they report on really good topics, and I respect their channels. So when someone's like, "You trying to steal from them?" It's just that's kind of annoying, especially when if you've seen my channel, you know I've covered this for a while. What's up, Joey? What's up? Hey, Realstream broke all this word. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I decided I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not even gonna say like, oh, I broke this story or anything, because people don't give a fuck if you broke a story. I'm gonna be honest. People don't give a fuck about it. They don't give a shit. People just want to take it and run with it.
Or having an inappropriate relationship, as again, I hated the concept, which is why I was so mean to Sarah, just like I told you guys, but you didn't listen. Okay, so this text is from Kai to Billy, and Kai is talking about how Billy was dumped because she's a liar. And what do liars do? Oh, that's right, they lie. So I don't know why anyone would be like, oh yeah, this is a credible source of information.
Nah, Tommy ain't a loser. Nah, stop that stuff. Tommy's good people.
Really dumped
I like Tommy's channel.
Moving on, it's Kai explaining to Billy how important it is to not come around kids with her intoxication. She confronts Billy saying, hey, you know, the pot and the alcohol and all that stuff, it's not appropriate to be around kids with that. And Billy's like, I don't drink. Just totally ignoring the friggin' pot thing. The pot thing was kind of an issue too. Like being high, being drunk, they're both a problem around kids, obviously. Going on, Billy admits to Kai that she holds grudges against me. She's clearly saying that she is vindictive, that she is malicious, because that's what it means when you hold grudges.
Okay, so Onision has been like actually he's kind of like, he really is kind of putting out some evidence here, you know what I mean? You know, so it's hard to ignore this stuff, especially when she's like, nah, we never, nothing, like he's releasing conversations from Sarah and himself before this was a whole thing. And and I don't know. Would you say you saw me? Yeah, you saw me. Yeah, you saw me read that. I'll read whatever I want. Don't worry about what I read. I'll read whatever I want. You know what I mean? Anyways, so you released this stuff, these conversations between the two of them, and I mean, honestly, it kind of does make sense. She's like, nothing ever happened when we were underage, and that's kind of what we're all concerned about, right? That's what we want to know. Did that happen? Does it absolve him? I still think it's gross, and he shouldn't have fucked her. Does it absolve him? Not exactly, but the whole question is it illegal? You know?
Against people, you are going to be vindictive.
You want a mod? Sure, I got you.
Like a grudge.
You. Just don't go crazy.
The Grudge, okay? That chick goes after people, okay? That's a bad point, but it's also funny. Billy tells Kai she would date him if he left me. It's unfortunate, but she did that to both of us, where she was trying to split up our marriage constantly because she didn't really seem to care about the house staying together and parents being there for their kids and so forth. She was just all about her, which is unfortunate. Anyway, moving on, we got Kai talking to Billy after Kai found out about Cuddlegate. Billy did not care.
You know what he shouldn't have done? He shouldn't even have brought up Billy in this whole thing, because nobody cares about the Billy thing anymore. It's all about Sarah. That's the big allegations. That's what everybody cares about. He kind of muddied the water by throwing, Billy into the mix, because nobody cares about that anymore. People care about Billy. People care about Sarah. My
Billy,
bad.
And I gave her a full body massage, with the exception of the mid region.
Nobody cares about the full body massage. Nobody cares about Cuddlegate.
And yeah, Billy didn't care, except I eventually came around and said, you know what, you got to go. And then Billy left, and then I repaired things with Kai. But Kai was pointing out how frustrating it was that she didn't leave on her own, showing that she didn't care. Because, like, if you're hanging out with someone's husband and you're having a hard time with that husband...
You're saying, why did he not have sex with her? Good question. That's a good question. There's a lot of questions here I wish I could answer for you. Why did he ever move in anybody underage? That's a good question as well. Why did he do any of this stuff? Because I can tell you, think about it this way. Would you have done it? Would you guys have done this? Would you guys, really think about this? You're highly scrutinized on the internet over every little thing you do. There's literally a hate thread about any move you make, but you decide to move in somebody who's underage into your house. I wonder what the narrative's going to be in a couple years. I wonder. Give it time.
And you care about the friend who's married to that husband, you're probably like, okay, I'm going to leave so you guys can work things out. But Billy was not. Billy was holding her ground. Again, it says Kai making it painfully clear to Sarah that she is just a friend and not at all romantic. Then Sarah admits that she is trying to get with Kai despite Kai not wanting to. Sarah throwing yet another tantrum. Yeah, so because Sarah couldn't be with Kai, she just throws away the whole friendship.
All right, it says, I told you I liked you for years. We lied. You lied to me from 2016 to 2018 so we could still be friends. Wow, that's weird. Why would she do that? That's just not a good idea. Just because you couldn't, like, so it seems like Sarah was trying to set up being in a relationship the whole time. All right, so she thought she was going to be in the Trinity the whole time, clearly.
The type of, if you aren't going to be with me, I'm going to end our friendship. That's how Sarah was. Very I guess that's vindictive again. It's very.
See, that's the thing, Josh. What'd you just say? Like, he says he's into adults, but he always gets with chicks barely legal. That's the thing, barely legal. Again, though, legal. That's the problem. Like, the thing is, like, is he a scumbag? Is he a creep? Absolutely. But is he going to jail? I highly doubt it.
Hurt you for rejecting me. That's what Sarah is, and that is what explains literally pretty much everything she's done since that day. She's been very, like, I'm telling you guys, like, this wasn't just BS. I call myself one of the most honest YouTubers because I do have the receipts and because I do actually tell things how they happen, unless I'm pranking you. I love pranking you guys. Like that video with Shiloh where I'm like, you'll never be good enough. That was a prank. Shiloh's not going to tell you the truth, but...
By the way, another thing that didn't help him is waiting months and fucking with people and making these dumb freak-out videos with a can't kombucha and all that bullshit and saying he lives in a fucking tent. Like, that actually muddied the waters even worse, too. Like, that was a stupid fucking idea. So people really believed this shit and thought you were getting a divorce, and it made it worse. It just made it worse. You should have responded immediately like you did here, because then maybe people might believe this a little bit more. They might be apt to believe it a little more than they are now. You know what I mean? Honestly. But you didn't. You sit there and you just, you ran with it and you fucking, you baited people for views. And yeah, was it worth the thousands of dollars? What you did, he made thousands of dollars, by the way. He probably made 40K, just being real with you guys. But was it smart? Was it?
Which is why we had other prank videos. If you look those up, they're pretty funny. The Josh Show offered to pay Sarah at one point money to deliver dirt on us. Sarah says, for the record, she has never slept with us. That's in 2017. Moving on.
How do I think this all ends? I think it gets dragged out for months and months until more people drop off and more people drop off. Hanson ends up screwing over the community somehow, or Mike Morse does, and then everybody gets pissed off at Hanson and Mike Morse, and then they're ousted from the community, and eventually people will move on to the next drama. That's how I see this going.
Points out that the parenting in the household is great. Okay? So when you have people pointing out, you keep seeing signs that parenting is great, which is why, people will remain parents and everyone clears them, because everyone who is still in our life says that our parenting is good. But suddenly when they leave our life, they're like, meh. That's when they want to talk crap, because they want to hurt people because they're vindictive. We've all met vindictive people. This is how they function when they're rejected. Moving on, it says, Sarah pointing out yet again that I am not some creep. And there's this.
What? I'm not wrong, Steph. I'm not wrong, Steph. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I mean, look at fucking Chris Hansen's history. That's all he's done. You think it's gonna be any different now? Come on, let's be real.
Yes, but they were saying that I kissed someone who I shouldn't have on a plane for some reason. They're just like, oh yeah, he just goes around kissing people on planes. And Sarah knew damn well that never happened. So Sarah's like, yeah, he would never do that. That's gross thing. This is Sarah straight up saying, you didn't groom me. I had a grown man attempt to actually groom me when I was 11, and once I caught on what I was doing, I chewed him out and told the police. I don't get groomed. Okay, so this is Sarah insisting she can't get groomed. I mean, she's saying it herself. Like, I'm showing you the receipts right now. Sarah goes on to call out Ayala for trying to get with Sarah. She does this more than once.
Okay, so by the way, these aren't fake. I know this one isn't fake because, listen, Onision has released this before, and fucking Sarah did, she said Ayala did try to have sex with her, which, by the way, Ayala and Sarah have never been like, oh yeah, this is the explanation for that. People just kind of sweep it under the rug and kind of ignore it. Kind of like the metadata, which I'm going to get to in a second, because people think Sarah released the metadata, but that's not metadata. That's just a change in the date, which, by the way, it makes it even a little bit more suspicious to me, so we're going to continue on.
Okay, that was very real as far as I know, because she was very passionate about it. It's not like she just said it about Billy. I don't think Billy would ever try to do that to Sarah. I don't think Billy was into Sarah. I was surprised Ayala was, because I viewed Sarah as basically like a parasite or something like at the time. Like I felt like she was some kind of like gremlin that existed with us, who I felt sorry for because she said her mom hit her at one point, which was probably a lie. But yeah, I have a hero complex.
Me too,
so I want to be a shelter for people who need help. Not anymore, of course, because I know people are evil. Anyway, Sarah calling out Billy and Ayala again for trying to get with Sarah. She also accuses Billy of teaching her how to starve herself. And it points out that ironically, Ayala was the one who insisted.
You guys
got to
remember, like, there was like you guys got to remember that there's been so many times that Sarah has lied. Sarah has, like, there's been times I've released videos and like got leaked texts given to me, and then Sarah be like, nah, you're a liar, you fucking rapist, and then ironically 2 years later, we come to find out those texts were real, and those little memes from Lainey and them were real. So Sarah's lied before plenty of times. You know what I mean? She's actually she's defended them. She's not defended them. Sarah's gone back and forth many times. Sarah's not that credible. Really think about that.
And it's probably, a projection of her guilt because, she herself apparently tried to get with Sarah when no one in the house was trying to get with Sarah except for her. So that's creepy. Sarah again saying she was never groomed. How many times does she need to say she was never groomed before you guys to get it through your head? Okay. It goes on. Sarah admitting the grooming Kai. So Sarah is
okay. This is what's really the most important thing. She says, "Listen, She said I'm not letting people who don't know us at all tell us what's going on. They know literally nothing." And then she says she's trying to get in your good graces for something again, but all she's doing is making you feel bad, and you shouldn't. I'm an adult. If I want to get my shit rocked by another consenting adult, there's nothing wrong with that. Were you plotting all along while I was underage to wait until I was 18 to do this shit with me? No, it was literally the opposite. None of the people involved saw this coming. It just happened. We have good chemistry. It was never, in caps, never, it was never sexual when I was a minor. It wasn't even sexual in the summer. What the fuck is this? This is a brand new development. I've been 18 for over 5 months. Again, she said it was never sexual when she was a minor. These are texts between Onision and her. You know what I'm saying? This is what I mean. Like, Sarah goes back and forth depending on what her motive is. So really, like, what lies do you want to believe? That's the problem here. What lies do you want to believe? You know?
She groomed Kai, okay? Which is a thing. You can groom, like, if I met a 90-year-old man and I started hitting on him and trying to get him up, and he's like, no, you're too young. And then I'm like, no, dude, we can do this. That I could potentially groom a 90-year-old, okay? So just because you're younger doesn't mean you can't be malicious. Sarah's obviously been malicious to this whole thing, especially with her going on a full interview tour with every single channel she can to get all the fame she can.
Sarah did have ice.
And, asking you to replace a $200 laptop for $1,500, I think was the price. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, so let's move on. So that's my point. I'm going to move on to Shiloh, which we're going to go back to Sarah in a second. This is Shiloh's super fun time antics. So we're gonna talk about that. Super fun time Shiloh antics. Woo! All right, Shiloh acting amazingly, ridiculously fucking stupid on Twitter. Patient Zero acting like a dumbass. Make sure you guys like this up. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to help donate to the Streamer House Part 2, links in the description for Streamlabs. Really appreciate it if you just want to donate $1 or $2, or if you want to be a member or anything like that. Feel free. We're trying to raise money so we can get some items so we can do certain challenges up there in New York. So if you guys want to help donate, feel free. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, so yeah, Shiloh. Let's get into her fuckery. She wanted to mass report this person, Pink Pineapple. All right. Then she wanted to mass report Nicholas Diorio. Nicholas said, this woman is done. Not a syllable that comes out of her mouth should be taken without a grain of salt present. Good luck with your lawsuit. And then she shows her threatening people. I swear to God, I'm already on finding where the fuck you live. Like, Shiloh is acting like a complete maniac. Woo! Like, psychopath, like saying she's gonna send people or whatever, or people shouldn't exist. Like, you're really fucking creepy. You need to stop before I come by for a visit. No, you're being creepy, but that's okay. Anyways, please report Nicholas Diorio releasing private DMs and encouraging a doxing of a 19-year-old girl. Hashtag deplatform predators. She's a 19-year-old girl, not a 19-year-old young woman. I mean, look, bro, she's 19 years old. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, yeah, everybody who's been like anti-O, like, has been like completely off their fucking rocker lately. Like, seriously, it's getting out of control. It really is. Like, I can't handle it anymore. Anyways, so this, and it's funny, some people are like defending her, saying this, like, she was just upset with people because of Sarah. Wouldn't you be upset? It's okay to threaten people. Like, what? Like, that? No, it's not okay for her to threaten people and then dox people. Like people are like literally defending her bad behavior. I've seen it on Twitter. Like, it's crazy. Like, bro, fuck Shiloh. She said, just eliminate yourself. No one wants you here. Like, so you're telling people to kill themselves. Like, bro, Everybody is like okay with it threatening people. Like I see some people in the NTO are literally okay with this. So like she was just upset. If it was your sister, wouldn't she be upset? Well, listen, she's not. It's not her sister. First of all, second of all, it's not okay to threaten people. So fuck off with that shit. I don't care. She shouldn't be mass reporting people. It's all ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All of it. It's ridiculous. Anyways, Tipster, you know, ended up proving that the Lidol account is her account, so I'm gonna show that.
Alright guys, so after I posted the screenshot of that email notification that Angela received when Shiloh DM'd her from the alternate account, obviously a lot of people were skeptical. They wanted to make sure that these weren't doctored, and I understand that. It's very easy to doctor screenshots nowadays. So I asked Angela to forward the original emails to me so we could actually check them out, because the theory is that if I click on this avatar here, it'll take us to the actual account, and it would be proof that, you know, the screenshots weren't doctored, basically. In case you guys are wondering why there's some redactions up here, it's just because I'm privating Angela's personal email addresses.
So yeah, he's proving it's her account.
But in any case, like I said, people wanted proof, so I thought I would do this screen cap. So if I click on this avatar here, we should be directed to Shiloh's alternate account if this is legitimate. So let's go ahead and click on it.
It's like mob mentality.
And
no, yeah, I
you
agree.
can see here, it does indeed link us to the alternate account. Now, in addition to that, Angela also sent me this email as well, this email notification. Shiloh apparently initially reached out to her via this account, and she...
So yeah, Shiloh is a psychopath, clearly. Yeah, she's a psycho. Anyways, so then she ended up doxing someone. She said, "Hey, Bong King, thanks for blocking me after I sent screenshots of your DM to someone I thought I could trust." And then went and posted it publicly. "It's cool though. You're welcome for the clout." So she doxed someone and then said, "You're welcome for the clout." Shut the fuck up. You're welcome for the clout. At this point, if you aren't here to support the victims and protect them and keep the attention on the problem, which is that Onision is still walking free after grooming and sexually abusing teens, you aren't welcome here. From here on out, anyone out of line gets blocked. Bitch, you are not the fucking... She's like, she really thinks she's like King Bitch. Like, oh, like, I run the NTO. If you aren't like, you know, falling in line, get the fuck out. You're getting blocked. Like, what? Are you serious? You think it's okay to harass people? You think it's okay to dox people? You think it's okay to threaten people? You think it's okay to tell people to kill themselves? Do you think that's okay? And anybody defending that, you're insane. Okay? That's insane. You are not like King Bitch of Antio. Like, what the fuck is this? It's so crazy. Anyways, so the person she fucking doxed said, "We talked about Greg Life School, YouTube, shit like that. It got back to me that some of my DMs got leaked from her. Now she leaked where I live, so I blocked her. No trust. I guess I'm a predator now because people now know where I live because of her." Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like a gout? What you guys talking about, gout? Anyways, listen, make sure you guys like up this stream. Subscribe if you're new. She said, "It's actually fuck seeing how many of you are running to the aid of a guy who releases private DMs, starts smear campaigns on young girls." Like, pretty much saying that Nicholas starts smear campaign on young girls. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Sound like an idiot. Like, she's delusional. And then she's like, she just doubled down on the statement she made, saying she's not sorry, essentially. That's it, you know? And then people reported her, and then it went through. She was violating Twitter rules. Then she, Nicholas said, "For those confused, a YouTuber has accused me of encouraging a dox without evidence because it didn't happen, lol. And she sent 34,000 people to spam report me in a targeted harassment campaign. Tweets deleted because there is nothing to report now." Anyways, then this is the last tweet before she deleted her account. Am I nervous? What the fuck are you talking about? She said, Patient Zero said, this is her last tweet. "Those of you doxing someone on purpose for trying to dox someone else is insanity and completely backwards. Stop." So she's trying to say people are trying to dox her. Then her tweets wouldn't load, and then her account was gone. Hooray. There you go. Am I nervous? What are you talking about? Nervous? What? No. Anyways, Onision's other video that he released. Let's watch that.
So here's a corrected version of the image I posted prior. As you can see, she has a different background, a different chair, has dark brown hair in one, yet it's blonde in the other. Same house, maybe. Her hair is neat on the right, but it's kind of messy on the left. It looks like she just up and recorded something trying to get in the same outfit, so it would look like she didn't willfully and happily record a video. It was really odd how she was like completely and utterly distraught in the
All right,
video.
so the blooper is on the left, right? The hair is way darker, and then there's a chair that was never there, and then the mattresses that you can see on the right over here aren't there.
On the left, but in the one on the right, she's totally calm, totally composed, and says it like it was her first attempt. It was weird. So as you can see on the left, it looks like the bleached hair is fading. Some people say that might be a filter or it might be a different camera. I'm really curious as to why you would switch cameras, why you would switch rooms, why you would switch everything about it if it was a blooper. Bloopers, it looks exactly the same as everything else, only you just like you stumble over your words or something happens emotionally, whatever.
Yeah, that's
bloopers
crazy.
are not.
Yeah,
oh,
I
crap,
agree. I agree. I don't think these are bloopers. Make sure you guys like this up. We got like 102 people here. We should be able to get like I think 35 likes. We should be able to get that. We should just like this up for me, guys. We should be able to get
They
that.
caught me in a statement I made earlier that contradicts everything I'm saying, so I'm going to go try to look exactly the same, but get the room wrong, get the lighting wrong, get my hair wrong even. It looks brown. And I was told that she was implying that she was like forced to make a video or something, yet the screenshot she used was just me saying, hey, tell the truth, be honest. You know, like it wasn't anything.
We can hit.
I don't
No,
know why someone...
sorry. I muted myself for a second there. Yeah, sorry. My point is, sorry, it was muted. Look, like he has a point. He did just say, "Be honest." That's it. He did say, "Hey, just be honest," and that was her reaction. She, was honest. I guess that it is what it is. She was honest. Anyways, we're at 29 likes. We can get like 6 more likes. We can do that. I know we can do that. We can do it. We can do it, guys. We can do it.
saying, hey, tell the truth makes you break down crying, unless your crying is totally fake.
Shut up! Don't make fun of me being muted. Shut up!
You're trying to get back at people, which is consistent with the vindictive smear campaign. And here's something I'm very confused about, because if you're going to interview someone or talk about somebody who is allegedly predatorial, you got to talk to Ayala, because that's the person that Sarah accused, the only person Sarah accused of actually trying to get with Sarah when she was not of age. Have you heard Hansen talk about this?
That's actually a fair point. Hansen's all about getting predators and shit. I mean, Sarah did say that Ayala was trying to get with her and shit. I mean, that's pretty fucking grimy. I mean, why is nobody else talking about that? He does kind of have a point. I mean, really, I don't know. I mean, she's saying it right here. She's like, she was trying to sleep with me when I was 16. She says it, saying in this text right here. And that was a public thing. That was the thing. I don't know what to say, guys. Fuck.
The guy who's supposed to catch people trying to get with minors? Because, what, is it because Ayala's a girl that we don't care? Or is it because she's not famous enough, doesn't get us enough views? So let's talk about Hansen. Apparently his former producer, posted this. It's a very intense thing that nobody seems to care about, because the guy...
Yeah, I know. Fucking Vincent is posting, GoFundMes or, funds to try to get, money up for Onision's defense. So now Vincent's doing that. By the way, Vincent, you still owe us an interview. You need to come on here and tell us your side. We want to know why you're doing all this dumb fuckery. Vincent, you owe us an interview, you fucker. You fucker. For telling everybody that everybody who watches RSN is into, pedophilia and shit. You owe us an interview, you fuck. You owe us an interview.
I told a short bus joke, so I guess that invalidates anything he could ever say, even though he's the only one who could have that actual inside perspective on the Hansen campaign. And people wonder why I don't want to work with Chris Hansen. Well, he was involved in losing a lawsuit where he caused the death of somebody, or was associated with causing the death of somebody, which cost them over $100 million. And then he has the nerve to show up to my house when he was not invited whatsoever. In fact,
gotta say, that is some balls. He literally got somebody killed by showing up to his house. He literally, some guy on To Catch a Predator, they showed up at his house, which, by the way, I think it was illegally at that time, and they showed up at his house, and the guy ended up killing himself. And it's kind of crazy that he would do the same thing to Onision. Kind of crazy that he would do that, knowing that guy killed himself and he was sued. Kind of crazy.
Threatened legal action against him for slander, and yet he decided to tell people he was invited because maybe he learned what trespassing laws are. I don't know. And brace yourself. Look at that. Wow, it's a Hansen mugshot because he's a corrupt guy, and it's not even just me. It's not me talking. It's literal news articles. It's all over the place. If you just look for it, you realize, oh my God, I wouldn't open my door for this guy either. He's a creep.
But think about it, though. You literally got somebody killed. They killed themselves. because you did this and you showed up to their house over the same type of shit, but you do it again, only with more people this time at Onision's house. Like, bro, did you not learn after the last time someone killed himself? Are you for real? You know what I mean?
And we also have enormous financial problems, which would explain pretty much why he's trying to milk alleged victims for all they're worth. It's all about money and donations. Who knows where those donations are going? But we all know that he has financial problems, so it's probably going into the black hole that is his financial ruin. Apparently, he lost a lawsuit to American Express for $60,000. He apparently owes $250,000 in taxes, $125,000 to the bank. And again, you guys all got scammed. You've been donating.
He said he came to YouTube. No one else would work with him. No one. Yeah, that's what happens when all these celebrities have no one else left to work with. They come to fucking YouTube. Yeah, boy. Love it.
To him, he had like a GoFundMe where people complained about that. You can Google that, about that whole scam, allegedly. And also the fact that he's been collecting donations from you guys, but not really saying where that money's going. And again, he quoted some like Socrates thing or whatever, saying, you know, when people are losing, they resort to slander.
By the way, this whole psycho brat thing is cringe as fuck. It's just like the baby carrot comment. Like, it's so dumb. Like, I'm almost like thinking like, bro, like, why does anybody think that's funny? He's a YouTube psycho brat. Like, really? That's what you come up with? YouTube psycho brat. Right, and you're quoting Socrates. Okay.
Well, that means that he's been losing since the very beginning, because what he's been saying about me is absolutely false and absolutely ridiculous. And he's implying himself that the news is somehow not real. Fake news, you know, like where all these articles with documentation of his court appearances where he actually lost, I guess that's all just fake news. And if you actually look up in news.google.com, you can find these things. Just quote whatever you're seeing here. The former catch predator was charged. Just do that and you'll find these articles. And what's he going to do? He's going to say you're slandering him for looking up news articles? And you guys should also pay attention to everybody who's been on Hanson's show. You're talking about a bunch of people, like especially YouTubers. They profit from the more attention they get. So, of course, they're going to say whatever this man wants them to so they can also get clout and attention and maybe survive, which, you know, in my opinion, most YouTubers are probably making minimum wage. So it's a pretty desperate.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. A lot of YouTubers don't make much. I don't make much. I really only make money off donations. I really don't make money off my videos. He's not wrong.
Just get a normal job. And who does Hanson choose to work with? Well, of
don't
course,
tell me what to do, Onision. I have a job. Don't tell me what to do. Shut up.
Of course. Would you look at that? More news articles about how Mike is allegedly accused of groping women. How about that? That's the guy you want to work with.
Might be groping women. Mike Morris be groping women.
With Hanson. Good idea. Guy that needs to compensate for his own shortcomings and project all his problems on other people. And you know how people keep bringing up the FBI? Well, apparently Mike has something going on with the FBI. I don't even know. This is very confusing. A bag of cash.
He does have a case with the FBI. He was caught with a bag of money. So in case you guys don't know, Mike Morris was caught with a duffel bag full of cash. It was about a bribery scam and everything like that. Oh shit, Joshua Donian, $20. Oh shit. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. I really do. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Seriously, though. Thank you for supporting the stream and everything like that. I appreciate it. Love it when the van rolls up. Love it.
Cash amid bribery probe? Like, oh my God.
Josh the hero.
This guy's accused of groping, which is just crazy and weird. What I'm accused of is dumping people, which I totally dump people.
No. You weren't accused of dumping people, Onision. You're accused of grooming. Don't try to dumb this down. We know what you're really accused of. Say it. Just be real. You're being accused of grooming, my friend. Don't say you're being accused of dumping people. Stop it.
People in a mean way, and so they want to be mad about it, but there's no crimes that I commit, and so they just got to deal with being rejected. But this guy over here, apparently he's accused of...
No, that's cool. You guys, listen, if you guys want to donate and leave messages and stuff, you can. If you guys want to play videos, we got the media on. Like, that's totally, it's what it's there for. Don't worry about it. Like, if it interrupts the stream for like a minute or something, it's not a big deal. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Josh, though. Thank you.
Groping. Yikes. Okay, and apparently, from what I understand, the case was dismissed because somebody...
You thought I was legit talking with Greg? Well, listen, maybe I am. No, not
But he
really.
committed.
But for real, well, he should do an interview. I don't know why he doesn't do interviews with anybody. If I was him, I'd be doing interviews with a bunch of different people. Fuck it. I mean, that's the only way he's actually gonna get his like a real message out. Because just doing this stuff on your own channel, people just aren't gonna hear it the same way. If you do it on other people's, then it looks like you're trying to come at it from an unbiased perspective, as opposed to the way you are.
Perjury or something. So it's weird that if he has experience with people lying about him, he would have seen liars sitting right in front of him on.
So what's your honest thoughts on all this? I don't think he's going to jail. I think it looked like he was doing something fucked up, and it was close to being something that was fucked up, but the evidence isn't really there. And I think Keemstar should do the interview, and I think it's a good thing that he's doing the interview. Hopefully Keemstar goes in on him and doesn't let him, say anything dumb like, "Oh, I'm accused of dumping people." Like, don't let him pull that shit. Like, Keem usually knows what he's doing, so I think Keem will do good with this. I'm not really worried about it. I think it'll be good. I think it will come out good.
Hanson's show, but they're all willfully ignorant because clout and
saying Kai might get charged. I don't think so, because there's a clip out there, of Sarah and Kai on a stream, and Sarah was like, "Oh, hey, you sent the computer," and she's like, "Oh yeah, I wiped it. I thought I sent it to you, but I wiped it." And she's like, "Oh no, you didn't." So she was like, "I didn't. I thought I did." Like, she thought she wiped the computer. So now, Onision is saying that the pictures that Sarah released were never even supposed to go to her. So if that's true, that's a big fucking deal.
money. Woohoo. Here's what they probably should have read before ever trying to show up to someone's house uninvited. And here's Hanson actually committing a crime on camera, as well as his 40,000 other dudes that he brought with him for some.
That's a lot of people. There's Chris Hansen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 other people here. Why did you bring 6 other people there? That's like that. I'm gonna be honest. That is kind of creepy. That is. I mean, this is kind of creepy. I mean, come on, really think about it. Like, if this was your house, would you open the door for this? I don't think so.
And totally creepy, all dressed in dark colors. Like, who would answer the door to that? And he flew these people allegedly across the country.
Just look at this. Like, why? Why did you waste so much money for these people? This is so unnecessary.
I don't know where they came from, but they probably came all the way from New York.
You could have did this with one person or just yourself. Like, if I did this, I would have just did it myself, because we've had this conversation before, like show up at Onision's house and try to like get an impromptu interview or something like that. But this is just kind of dumb getting this many people involved.
What a weird investment of your money to just literally uproot yourself, ignore the no trespassing sign that's obviously on that tree right next to you, walking with 19 feet, breaking the law just to knock on someone's door and be rejected. As you can see here. This is funny. Accused sex predator.
Someone just mentioned Regina. Regina's a leech. I'm not fucking with that. I don't care. Regina's just a leech in this situation, trying to get whatever she can out of it. She has never gotten anything. She said that she's gotten nudes and sent nudes. She hasn't proven any of this stuff. You haven't proven it with text. None of it. You haven't proven any of this stuff. So it's just like, okay, all right, you're saying that, but I kind of don't believe you. I've had interactions with her, and they've all been awful. Literally, she's a vindictive, woman who just like full of vitriol. Like, she has like massive hate for anybody who questions her, and it's fucked up. Ugh, the way she acted with me was disgusting. Just because I called you an SJW, you're gonna try to get Chris Hansen after me. Wow, yikes! You need to fall the fuck back. Another person who thinks they're the fucking queen of the anti-O.
And then there's literally recently went to jail. Chris, you can't even say that's slander. It's in the news all over the place. But I point out that there's no trespassing signs right there, which these guys all on camera walk by like it doesn't even exist. Right, here's a no trespassing sign, which you could see earlier was...
No, you're right, Kaylin. There was the thing like that was sent on Twitter, but did it actually happen? We haven't seen the evidence. That's the problem. We haven't seen the evidence. And just the way these people act alone is suspicious. The way Regina acts, the way Sarah acts, the way Shiloh acts, all of them act insane. They act insane. The only person who acts normal is fucking Billy. That's it. Everybody else acts nuts.
Right up there. And then you're about to see another. Oh, it's actual video footage of where the other sign is. What do you know? How about that, guys? Looks like open and closed. You just committed a crime.
Oh, for sure. You can be groomed online, but she hasn't proven it. You understand? You know? She hasn't proven it. You can be groomed online for sure, but she never met them, so it's very hard to prove. Like, being groomed online is a little bit harder to prove, and if you have to prove it, you have to. Having a conversation with them doesn't mean you were groomed. You know what I mean? Like, you need to prove this shit. I don't know. A lot of this just seems like a cash grab, be honest.
Hansen on camera. So the only thing you really accomplished was flying across the country so you could violate no trespassing laws and get the cops called on you, which any rational human being would do if they have their family inside and some creep that they saw a mugshot of online shows up to your front door. Ew, ew, ew,
This is so
go
funny.
away.
This
Ew,
is so funny.
old man, creepy old man, go away. Ew, no, 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 don't knock on my door. No, the dog's barking at you because you're gross. Okay, go away. Stop. I saw the mugshot of you. Get off my property. Go away. You're disgusting.
Kai?
Oh, don't say Kai's name, you freaking prick.
This
Get
is
off my
so
property.
fucking funny. Please release the
Don't
whole
say
thing.
Kai's name, you freaking prick. Get off my property, seriously. Barking at you because you're gross. Okay, go away. Stop. I saw the mugshot of you. Get off my property. Go away. You're disgusting.
Kai?
Oh, don't say Kai's name, you freaking prick. Get off my property, seriously. Gross. All right, guys, these frauds have been running this campaign since, what, August? Okay? All right, so when are you going to finally accept that you were lied to, all these people collected money from you, and money is, of course, the root of all evil, which they all made off you.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's looking bad on their end. It's looking bad on their end. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what Sarah said. All right. This video right here is the original video that Sarah put up, and this is the one in question. All right, so we're gonna watch that. All right, and let's see what we can get from this. Let's watch the original one, and let's see. This is the original one when she defends
Hello,
Kai.
everyone. My name is Sarah, and recently I've seen some allegations against my friend Kai regarding me. And I just came to make my statement since I see a lot of people talking for me, but people are saying that we had sexual conversations or were planning on having sexual relations when I was underage, and we never did. I don't know why.
Did you say you're interested to see what Chris Hansen has to say in response to all this? He never actually really responds to anything Onision says. He just calls him a psycho brat and then pulls another YouTuber on.
Are now saying this and bringing up old screenshots that have already been addressed, but Kai is one of the sweetest people I know, and he doesn't deserve this, and
All right.
it's not fair to me, and it's not fair to him.
Now look, she seems extremely calm. Her hair is very much blonde, all right? Now, pay attention.
wish this
She's
were-
holding the camera. There's mattresses in the back, and there's no ledge, okay? And the beanie is on the left, all right? Now let's watch the reshoot or the bloopers, all right? Let's see that, all right?
God.
Now there's a chair. There's a ledge, and the mattresses are gone. She's no longer holding it, and yeah, now it's on the right side.
That I have to do this. I fucking hate that I have to do this.
All right, so now she ends up bending over, right, and you can see she ends up like covering her face and everything like that. All right, now we're gonna get to her screenshot. Don't worry, we'll get to it. We'll get to that. All right, she like on the left on the reshoot, she's covering her face to hide what? To hide. Why is she hiding her face? All right, why is that? And you can see her hair is way darker. Look, and on the right, it's extremely blonde. All right, and there's no chair, and she's holding it, right? So let's check this out. There's the mattress in the back, right? The mattress in the back. Her hair is much brighter. This is the original one, and the mattress are there and gone in the bloopers, all right? And she's holding this, and there's no ledge, all right? So just pay attention to that, okay? Then her hair is much darker, all right? The chair is now there with something holding the camera with the magic ledge on the right hand side of the wall, all right? So, yeah. So, why did it happen like this? Why does it look different? Anyways, she released this, and says she has a date on the top, but as you can see, it says edit, and you can edit the dates, all right? And that's not what I meant by metadata. This is not what I meant by, hey, I want to see the metadata. That's not what I meant. That's not metadata. That's just like on the top of a picture. Anyway, so this is what she released, okay? And so what I mean by that's not what I wanted. All you have to do is hold down the shift key while clicking on the photos whose date you want to change. Next, go to the image and click adjust date and time. This will allow you to change the dates for all the selected photos at once. Okay? So, yeah. Okay, just so you guys know, you're like, oh, she probably did multiple takes. Just so you guys know, when I do this, you delete all your outtakes. Like, you don't save bloopers, especially when they're 30 seconds long, and you don't go around like fixing different things in the room or moving around and fixing your beanie. It doesn't make sense. So I have bloopers and they don't make that doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, it just doesn't make any sense. All right, Miss Heezy coming through. Anyways, so that's my point. Miss Heezy coming through in the clutch. Make sure you guys like this up. I see there's like 120 people here. Do me a favor, we can get like 50 likes, right? We can get like 14 more. Like this up for me, and if you guys want to help support the Streamer House Part 2, which we're going to be doing some ghost hunting, and we're going to have a challenge where you lock me in a room for 24 hours, and you can pretty much fuck with me, shoot me with a paintball gun, all that shit, fun stuff. So if you dislike me, you'll have fun with that. So if you guys want to donate to the stream, I'd really appreciate it. The link's in the description for Streamlabs, so you can do like text-to-speech and media. Please do. Really appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who's been like a new member and anybody who's supporting the channel recently. The shit, thank you so much. That will be fun. It will be fun. Doesn't make sense that she was in a different room. No, it doesn't, because look, like when you guys see me, I don't move rooms. The only time I move rooms is when I move house to house. You know what I mean? Like when I record, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I have moved from house to house and stuff like that, but like you always see me, like I always bring my backdrop with me, and I kind of just stick to the same like, you know, vibe and stuff like that. I don't know. I really don't understand why the video was flipped either. I don't get that. There's no real reason to do that. It's just like, this brings up a lot of questions, all right? And that isn't the metadata. That's what everybody was asking for, is metadata, and that's not metadata. Only 5 likes? No, I think it's more than that. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, we should get more likes than what we're at. I think we're at 36. We can get up to 50. I'm pretty sure we can do that, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, Onision just uploaded more receipts. God damn it, Onision. All right, we'll get to him. God damn it. I was gonna end this soon, but all right, we'll get to it. God damn it. All right, we'll watch that shit. All right, god damn it, Onision. Make sure you guys like up this stream and donate if you'd like. Really appreciate it. We gotta get more money up for it so we can get to this New York trip. We gotta get more money up for this New York trip for sure. All right, Onision, let's do it. Where? I don't see any more new receipts. I don't see anything. I don't see any new thing. I see like one of him talking about like deleted. We'll watch that, but I don't see anything else. Like,
Vaegud.
Yeah, I don't really see it. But I have this instead. We'll watch this. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's just something else about him being deleted, I think. Yo, Onision receipts. I'm pretty sure we already went over that. Wait, hold on. Okay, we'll go. The Onision receipts. The Onision receipts. Oh shit, he did. It was like 2 minutes ago. Fuck, that was fast. That was like 2 minutes ago. Bro, how did he upload that 2 minutes ago?
What's up, guys? I hope you read all.
Did you just come in here, Onision, and tell me you're uploading? Is that what just happened just now? Did someone just actually tell me that Onision was uploading? Why did that just happen? Did he want me to go over this? Is that what's going on here? Because that kind of seems like that's what just happened. We should have more likes, and we should have more likes, guys. Don't be so rude. Come on. You're so rude. Okay. Feel like you're trying to say, am I trying to take it away from Tommy C? Get out of here. Alright.
What's up, guys? I hope you read all this. It's kind of important for.
Oh my god, it's 32 minutes.
Video. What I've done is taken all the videos.
What the fuck? Alright, make sure you guys like this up. I like you guys, so I'll go over this. You guys need to like this up and help out with the Streamer House, guys. We really need to do that. We really need to get money up for that, for reals. All right. Let me get this off. Hold on. Let's watch this. 32 minutes. Jesus, this guy's serious, huh? This guy's real fucking serious.
Previously made, and I compiled them into one big video. I excluded the part about Sarah's hair and location and all that stuff being different, as I don't feel like that's a compelling argument at this point because of the fact that allegedly someone used filters to change how they look, and they also for some reason changed their location entirely for bloopers or whatever. Regardless, I removed that part because it doesn't hold up as well as everything else that I'm presenting you now. If you want to see the original videos...
No, you got a point. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if she did it either. It really doesn't. It really doesn't matter if she made the bloopers or not, honestly, because that's not what's the question here. The question is, did you groom her, honestly?
You have to be a member of this channel because I don't want to be redundant, and there's no point in like spamming my whole channel with tons of videos when we could just show you this one big video. So without further ado, enjoy the compilation with some new evidence mixed in the middle. As I said before, I have mountains of receipts, but today we're just going to go through a few. You wonder why I lied about liking you for so long?
Yes,
was
James.
I supposed
Yes,
to just
Jess.
tell you while I was
Yes,
around you
Jess.
so I could give Greg a reason to kick me out? Okay, so Sarah is
Yes, Jess. I'm begging for like, shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
clearly saying that I would kick her out if I found out she was doing anything with Kai or showing any affection or having any inappropriate relationship, as again, I hated the concept, which is why I was so mean to Sarah, just like I told you guys, but you didn't listen. Okay, so this text is from Kai to Billy, and Kai is talking about how Billy was dumped because she's a liar. And what do liars do? Oh, that's right, they lie. So I don't know why.
Yeah,
anyone would
we'll
be
leave it
Oh
up.
yeah,
We'll leave
this
it.
is
Fine.
a credible source of information. They were literally dumped for lying. Moving on, it's Kai explaining to Billy how important it is to not come around kids with her intoxication. She confronts Billy saying, hey, you know, the pot and the alcohol and all that stuff, it's not appropriate to be around kids with that. And Billy's like, I don't drink. Just totally ignoring the freaking pot thing. The pot thing was kind of an issue too. Like being high, being drunk, they're both a problem around kids, obviously. Going on, Billy admits to Kai that she holds grudges against me. She's clearly saying that she is vindictive, that she is malicious, because that's what it means. When you hold grudges against people, you are going to be vindictive. You are going to be malicious. Like a grudge. Watch the movie The Grudge, okay? That chick goes after people.
Watch the movie The Grudge.
That's a bad point, but it's also funny. Billy tells Kai she would date him if he left me. It's unfortunate, but she did that to both of us, where she was trying to split up our marriage constantly because she didn't really seem to care about, you know, the house staying together and, you know, parents being there for their kids and so forth. She was just all about her, which is unfortunate. Anyway, moving on, we got Kai talking to Billy.
Why does he keep talking about Billy? Nobody cares about that.
After Kai found out about Cuddlegate, Billy did not care. I cuddled with Billy and I gave her a full body massage, with the exception of the mid region. And yeah, Billy didn't care, except I eventually came around and said, you know what, you got to go. And then Billy left, and then I repaired things with Kai. But
like, really, I don't understand why he keeps bringing up Billy.
Kai was pointing out how frustrating it was that she didn't leave on her own, showing that she didn't care. Because like if you're hanging out with someone's husband and you're having a hard time with that husband and you care about the friend who's married to that husband, you're probably like, okay, I'm going to leave so you guys can work things out. But Billy was not. Billy was holding her ground. Again, it says Kai making it painfully clear to Sarah that she is just a friend and not at all romantic. Then Sarah admits that she is trying to get with Kai despite Kai not wanting.
And it's great that he's still into Billy. Who gives a shit? But I don't know why he keeps mentioning it. It muddies the waters here. Nobody gives a shit about that anymore. Stop bringing up Billy. Nobody gives a fuck about that anymore. You know what I mean? Really.
To Sarah throwing yet another tantrum. Yeah, so because Sarah couldn't be with Kai, she just throws away the whole friendship. That's the type of, if you aren't going to be with me, I'm going to end our friendship. That's how Sarah was. Okay. Very, I guess that's vindictive again. It's very, I'm going to hurt you for rejecting me. Okay. That's what Sarah is. And that is what explains literally pretty much everything she's done since that day. She's been very, like, I'm telling you guys, like, this wasn't just BS. I call myself one of the most honest YouTubers because I do have the receipts. And because
the whole honest YouTuber thing, dude. How do you not understand? That's cringe. Stop that too. Like, dude, this is the thing. Like, I'm really in the middle here, so it's annoying when I hear him say dumb shit like this, and you can see him obsessing over Billy still. Like, really, this is why people think you're fucking creep, because you say and do creepy fucking shit, dude.
Do actually tell things how they happen, unless I'm pranking you. I love pranking you guys. Like that video with Shiloh, where I'm like, "You'll never be good enough." That was a prank. Shiloh's not going to tell you the truth, but I will. which is why we had other prank videos. If you look those up, they're pretty funny. The Josh Show offered to pay Sarah at one point money to deliver dirt.
So we're going to skip past this. This is
A
the same one as the
90-year-old
other
man. And I started trying to get him up, and he's like, no, you're too young. And then I'm like, no, dude, we can do this. That
I think this is the new shit right here.
That is. Now, unfortunately, I can't say anything inspirational or something great to conclude this video because, really, Sarah just ruined Kai's life. Like, I've never seen Kai so upset and damaged, and I've never seen a person lose so much faith in humanity after what Sarah put Kai through. This is Sarah talking. She says, are you kidding me, Lainey?
Should interview Josh about this. I've talked to Josh. Me and Josh had a falling out. I was cool with Josh at one point, and then fucking he ended up like I had a relapse at one point, and he thought it was a good idea to fucking call in the police to try to do a wellness check on me. So we had a falling out after that, because like I had a relapse and people leaked that I had a relapse. And then he thought that was a good idea, so we had a falling out, and I don't really fuck with Josh anymore, but I can totally see him trying to pay money to get some information from Sarah. I can. But yeah, that's it. By the way, if you guys don't know, I've been clean for 9 months, so yeah.
I'm not mad because you don't have romantic feelings for me. It hurts, but I know you have no control over that, like I have no control over my feelings. Okay, so Sarah turned 18 in August. This is the 10th, so it's October, right? Okay, so she's well into being an adult, and she's speaking as an adult. I've known nothing was ever going to happen for 2 years, and I still stuck around because regardless of me being in love with you, okay, so her admitting again that she was into Kai, significantly into Kai. And so this whole thing that Kai was pressured and that she blackmailed Kai and the sleeping, that's all very real, obviously. You were always my best friend before anything else, and that's exactly why I never planned to tell you how I felt again. Because
she says, I'm not mad because you don't have romantic feelings for me. It hurts, but I know you have no control over that, just like I have no control over my feelings. I've known nothing was ever going to happen for 2 years, and I still stuck around because regardless of me being in love with you, you were always my best friend before anything else, and that's exactly why I never planned to tell you how I felt again, because our friendship meant everything to me, and I didn't want something like this to happen. I tried so hard for years to get over it, for the sake of being able to keep you in my life forever. You think I just threw it away? I've been fucked up about this for the last 3 weeks because I cannot believe that. Okay, so, I mean, it kind of shows that Sarah clearly had extreme feelings, you know what I mean? Clearly, obviously. And, I mean, rejection can be pretty bad. I mean, honestly, if you get rejected by somebody, it can be pretty bad, you know? I don't know. I mean, the end result could be what we're looking at now. I mean,
friendship meant everything to me, and I didn't want something like this to happen. I tried so hard for years to get over it for the sake of being able to keep you in my life forever. You think I just threw it away? I've been so effed up about this last 3 weeks because I cannot believe that after I told you multiple times, if it was no, to just tell me because it would hurt less. After I asked you that it was no.
Meredith just say Kai looks like she smells and she's boring. What the fuck?
If I could have the courtesy of hearing from you after I told you you not liking me would not ruin our friendship. Okay, so this also blows the whole selfies thing out of the water. Okay, regarding Kai, everyone says Kai sent selfies that were inappropriate, but if Kai actually ever wanted to send anybody inappropriate selfies, why would Sarah be confessing here that
Shiloh looks like she smells like a roll of nickels? You think Shiloh smells like a roll of nickels? What the fuck, dude? Oh shit. Josh, thank you very much for the 10. Goddamn, coming through with the van. Thank you for the 10, Josh. I appreciate you. Thank you. Fucking really, I do appreciate it because we really do gotta get some money up for this. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Fucking coming through with the pedo van. Thank you, man.
Never had.
I love that gift, by the way.
Anyway, after I broke down crying, feared that you night in the shower before any of this started about how I didn't want any sort of talk about it unless it was going to be real. That you just don't care about me enough to tell me. Instead, you allowed me to believe for the first time in 2 years there was an actual chance of us being together, i.e. we never did anything inappropriate, hence why Sarah made that video where she said nothing inappropriate ever happened. I'll go and play that video for you right now.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah, and recently I've seen some allegations against my friend Kai regarding me, and I just...
See, this is the issue right here as well, is that she was willing to say anything. Sarah's going back and forth multiple times, saying different things at different times, accusing different people of different things. Like, Like, what are we supposed to believe? What lie is true and what isn't a lie? You know what I mean? What is true? When you lie so much, like, dude, like, how are you credible on any level? Like, how are we supposed to believe you now? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times has she lied? How many times has she lied for them? How many times has she accused other people of things and then said, "Oh no, it's nothing. That it's not a big deal," or haven't even confronted the fact, the whole thing with fucking with Ayala, and you accuse Ayala of wanting to sleep with you. Like, dude, like, there's so much here, so much, and it's like people just like gloss over all of it. Like, it's like, it's okay. We believe you now. Like, dude, really? Like, I don't. You know, I don't know.
To make my statement since I see a lot of people talking for me, but people are saying that we had sexual conversations or were planning on having sexual relations when I was underage, and we never did. I don't know why people are now saying this and bringing up old screenshots that have already been addressed, but Kai is one of the sweetest people I know, and he doesn't deserve this, and it's not fair to me, and it's not fair to him, and I wish this would all stop.
Okay, so in the original video that she did, she's all calm and composed, and yet in the other bloopers, she's having a mental breakdown.
He's got a point. So is she lying yet again, or is she lying about lying? Either way, she's a liar. He's got a point. That's exactly the point I'm making right now. It's true. So which lie do you want to believe? Which was a lie and which wasn't? Either way, she's fucking lying. You know what I mean?
Why? Because all I did was tell her to be honest. And I don't see why that would cause someone to break down crying. She showed the text on her Twitter herself saying that I had just told her to be mature, be grown up, and just be honest. And like, that's no reason to cry, especially when it's come to the point where you're either lying in that video or you're lying now about implying that it wasn't real. On top of Sarah saying that...
someone said, if you think Keem will ask him the hard questions, you're wrong. He'll only be allowed to ask what Greg told him to. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I wish I could interview him, honestly. I really wish I could interview him and just be like, like figure out the truth here. I know he's probably not going to do that, but I you know what I mean? Like, that would be great to figure out the truth. You know what I mean? I'd like to get to the bottom of this because I'm very well versed on this topic, and I'd really like to know the truth. And I'm not down to just be like, oh yeah, Sarah's go gung ho Sarah. Like, that's not how I feel about this. I feel like it's somewhere in the middle. I feel like something happened, and is it what Sarah says? Is it how he said it? Who knows at this point? That's why I really want to ask directly and get direct answers, because I feel like people just dance around everything. Sarah does it, he does it, they both do, you know?
Nothing inappropriate ever happened before she was even 18 and a half. Here's Billy also saying the exact same thing. Yet suddenly these people change their stories because I rejected them. And this is going to be more about Ayala. And Ayala trying to sleep with Sarah. Ayala was an adult, Sarah was a minor, yet nobody seems to care that Ayala, an adult, was trying to sleep with a minor and was in fact the only adult in the house who had any interest in sleeping with Sarah, by Sarah's own admission and by witnesses of both myself and Kai hearing what Sarah had said to us both directly via text and in person. So Billy knows that Sarah has said this. Ayala knows that Sarah has said this. Ayala probably knows that she did it if Sarah's being honest, yet none of them are actually focusing on the person who actually tried to sleep with a minor. And instead they're all trying to ruin Kai's life. Kai, by the way, who did nothing wrong to any of them. Yeah,
that's another thing too. Why is it that Kai can't talk? Why? What's the problem? Why is Kai always crying and Kai can never confront these things head on? What is the problem here? Why is Kai silent? Why can't Kai speak up? What is the issue there? Why is this such a problem? If wouldn't that be another person to back up your fucking story? Wouldn't you want Kai to speak? Why don't you both get on a fucking live stream and break this shit down? You don't have to do it with me or Keemstar. Just do it. Go get both of you, get on a live stream and break this shit down. You know?
They're all vindictive and evil people, so of course they try to hurt Kai so they could hurt me, because they know I actually do care about other human beings, especially Kai. And here's something I'm very confused about, because if you're going to interview someone or talk about somebody who is allegedly predatory, you got to talk to Ayala, because that's the person that Sarah accused, the only person Sarah accused of actually trying to get with Sarah when she was not of age. Have you heard Hansen talk about this? The guy who's supposed to catch people trying to get with minors? Because, why, is it because Ayala's a girl that we don't care? Or is it because she's not famous enough, doesn't get us enough views? So let's talk about Hansen. Apparently his producer, former producer, posted this. It's a very It's a very intense thing that nobody seems to care about because the guy told a short bus joke, so I guess that invalidates anything he could ever say, even though he's the only one who could have that actual inside perspective on the Hansen campaign. And people wonder why I don't want to work with Chris Hansen. Well, he was in...
Kai would need 500 fidget spinners. Do you think that's the negotiation? Like, that's the tactic? I need 500 fidget spinners for, like, you know, Kai will do an interview with me? What do you guys think?
To say whatever this man wants them to, so they can also get clout and attention and maybe survive, which, you know, in my opinion... all the way from...
I'm gonna skip ahead because this is the same shit as before.
I would have to literally show someone the phone number.
Hey Abby, thank you for showing up my stream. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys for showing up my stream. You guys are awesome. I just saw the likes, by the way. We hit 50. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you very much for the love. And if you guys are here, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell and all that shit so you guys, you know, get my videos and streams when I go live.
Number that it came from, which would require, I don't know, Keemstar or some interviewer to confirm, so it wouldn't be technically doxing or anything like that. Now, this right here is Sarah saying to Kai, "I'm not out to get you," which was an obvious lie. As you guys know, both anti-O and fan, you know that Sarah has been out to get Kai for some time now. So this is her lying directly, and Kai was right to not trust Sarah and reject Sarah for some time, because obviously Sarah was exactly what Kai felt Sarah was. A backstabbing, lying criminal. Again, this is Sarah admitting to lying to people. As you can see in the beginning,
she said, "You wonder why?" Okay, so you act like you listen to what I have to say. I'm not telling him that you're some awful person, dude. I've been telling him and you that I've been really hurt by someone who I loved and looked up to. You wonder why I lied about liking you for so long. Was I supposed to just tell you while I was around so I could give Greg a reason to kick me out? Okay, so it kind of just looks like, I'm going to be honest, it kind of looks like she manipulated, like, the situation and didn't tell them she had feelings for them so she could just be around. You know what I mean? Like, it literally says right here, was I supposed to just tell you I was around, so give Greg a reason to kick me out? Like, she's literally saying that right here. Like, she's saying that Greg would have kicked her out if Greg knew. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of, it's leaning more in Onision's favor. You know what I mean? It really, I don't know.
Says, "You wonder why I lied." She is a liar. She is a self-admitted liar. She's also a self-admitted cocaine user. She's also a self-admitted drug dealer. She's also a self-admitted person who would try to marry someone for money so they could illegally get a green card. And a self-admitted liar on top of that, you would have to be stupid to support her. But people are so dumb that they will...
She wanted to be there. Yeah, I know she did. Clearly, I mean, obviously, that's the thing. And people say it's grooming. But if she's the one manipulating the situation, who's manipulating who? You know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds crazy because she's young and everything like that. But, I mean, it's kind of looking like that's the case.
Pay $1,500 to replace a $200 laptop because she wants you to pay for something better than what she allegedly turned into authorities, which, by the way, the producer of Hansen's show claims there was never an
Listen, I think having sex with her after she turns 18 was definitely fucking stupid. For sure. Definitely stupid. He should have never touched her. I agree. But it's not illegal. It's taboo. You know what I mean? Like, we already looked this up. Grooming essentially isn't illegal. It's taboo. You know what I mean? And she, like, the papers that was, like, when she was supposed to be a minor, that they, like, that means she was gonna be like a guardian type figure, like that Kai was gonna be a guardian type figure, actually weren't signed correctly. So I mean, it's just like the NDA. The NDA wasn't signed correctly, so it wasn't even valid. So technically, no, they weren't the foster parents. So I mean, no, there wasn't. If there's no laws broken, they're not going to jail, guys. Is it skating the line and gross? Yes.
Investigation. He also says it was all for money. Can you believe the power of money to corrupt all these people beyond recognition? Here's Sarah admitting to hurting Kai and apologizing to Kai, saying that Sarah hurt Kai. And just so you guys know, there's no names on these because anyone can type in a name. So
I'm sorry that I hurt or acted you. I'm sorry that I hurt you or acted like I wasn't bothered. That was never what I wanted. You're the still best friend I ever had, and I love you so much. I don't expect a response, just letting you know. Good night.
I have everything blank as a phone number, which of course I have to crop out. And here's Sarah accusing Madison of wanting to get with Kai. Sarah accused Billy of things, Sarah accused Ayala of things, and now she's accusing Madison of things as well. This is also Sarah implying that Billy was a psycho. How fun. You know, that's really fun. It's interesting how much her personality changes based on who she wants to be friends with. Again, here's the wider shot of Sarah admitting that she cuddled with someone who wasn't 18, and also saying that Kai didn't...
It was on his live stream, but he was like, someone sent me a fucking Squidward meme, like that. Obviously a meme. Are you guys kidding? See, this is the meme. This is the meme that I posted, and she said was fake. Like, I posted the meme, and then she's like, nah, that was fake, you fucking rapist. And then she left that in my comments, and then 2 years later, come to find out it was real, and she lied. He even said clearly. He even was like, I don't know if they cuddled, but it's like cuddling. Also, that never happened until I was 18, but even if I did cuddle with my mom and dad, shit, I cuddle with my siblings too. I don't care. Exactly. Madison tries to cuddle with me every time she spends the night. She's 17, so I am a pedophile now. I guess so. I don't know.
Do anything, even after she was 18. I don't know how it's not getting through your guys' heads. Here's Kai pointing out to Sarah that Sarah dropped Kai as a friend because Kai refused to get with Sarah. It's a very vindictive, malicious thing to do, to stop associating with someone because they won't do you.
Okay, if I would have known sooner, I would have told you sooner. You know that. I'd hope that you know me well enough to know that I'm not that kind of person who just wants to play with people, or maybe you don't know me at all, or maybe you just want to justify the fact that you completely dropped me from your life because I don't have feelings for you, because that isn't on me, that's on you. I told you I wasn't sure about how I felt because I wasn't sure about how I felt. Then once I was sure, we told you, and trust me, that was definitely the better decision than waiting until you got here. You would have rather me kept it a secret for several days, weeks while you were here, just like you're accusing me of doing. You must really not know me, Sarah, or just don't care enough to pay attention regardless how much you want to think I'm an asshole. I'm not at fault, and I'm at fault here. The fact remains I was honest about how I felt the entire time. If you don't want to believe that, then that's on you. I mean, this looks like it's rejection, guys. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It looks like rejection. I mean, you know...
But it's okay, Sarah's a criminal, and just like criminals would, she resorted to blackmail. Sarah was pursuing Kai so hard, she was inquiring about what chance she would have with Kai.
Okay. No, you weren't honest. Greg was the one who had to keep filling me in on things going on behind closed doors, and I should have known you knew. Part of me kept saying that you already knew, but I chose to believe it was just my insecurities trying to ruin it because I refuse to believe you would ever do that to me. And Greg kept telling me things like, I bet on it happening, or there's a 78% chance of you two being together, then getting texts that you've been feeling the same the entire time. What am I supposed to think? That you just had no clue you don't like me for 2 months until right before I'm supposed to come out. Okay, so they essentially told her they didn't like her until she came out, until she was about to come out. I don't know. This looks like rejection. This looks like rejection. I mean, I don't know.
Because she was now an adult and felt she could pursue Kai, and I said, yeah, there's a 78% chance or a 50%.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Does this look like a rejection to you? If you guys think that this is like some vindictive rejection type thing, press 1. If you think that was grooming, press 2. But the whole point is, it's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing that happens, what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look like it's illegal. It just doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't know. CJ, thank you for reading. I'm too lazy.
A chance or something, and then Kai is texting Sarah saying, nope, that's not the case because I misinterpreted what Kai wanted. So here Sarah indicates that she was friends with Kai for 4 years. When she's writing this, she's 18, so that means that when she started talking to Kai online, she was 14. She actually met Kai to go to a baby shower when she was 16, and has made it clear that she has been pursuing Kai the whole time, despite Kai showing no interest. Sarah even admits, and I quote, I have known for 2 years it was out of the question, not just when I was 16 and 17, but even after I was 18. Sarah's admitting also in this text to being willing to lie to Kai her entire life, Sarah's entire life, if she had to, about how she was in love with Kai the whole time. In love with...
Jillian, I agree. Not illegal, but morally wrong. I agree. Not illegal, but morally wrong. I agree.
Kai. But what's odd is later on, Sarah had
Look,
complete...
and I'm like the best person to break down this type of shit because I've dealt with crazy people lying on me before, so I can kind of see through it. I can see the rejection and I can see what people do. So I'm not gonna just bite and be like, oh yeah, fucking yeah, this whole thing, yeah, totally, you know, it's on Onision. I think there's a mixture of blame here, honestly.
seemingly forgotten about Kai and said that she just wanted a boyfriend this whole time, referring to me. It's hard to keep up with people who can't keep their story straight. Here, Sarah contradicts something she said in real life about allegedly being in love with me during a mental breakdown, where she allegedly also tried to end her own life with pills, which may or may not have happened because I can't necessarily trust the person who said this happened because I don't know for sure that they were being honest. But the point is that she's saying because it was never about him, like I said, I have feelings for him, i.e. me, but they aren't at the level and depth what they felt for Kai. She was also indicating that I was trying to respect Kai by only moving forward with things if Kai had approved, but that didn't work out once she actually proposed that in return for her not going on a slanderous campaign where she tries to ruin our life, we instead sleep with her so she'll sign this NDA. An NDA we had another friend sign before her because it was innocent, and again, you have people sign NDAs when you're famous so they don't go on campaigns to try and ruin your life. You also have it with friends so you don't go on YouTube trashing each other when you could actually still salvage a friendship in private and not be malicious and hateful toward.
Julia said something. I think Greg pressured Kai into doing stuff with Sarah. I think you're right. I think like what did you say? He said that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh shit. Got a fucking donation.
Supporting the stream.
Oh shit. Alessa, thank you very much for the 10. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And thank you for rolling out the pedo van. The pedo money van. Anyways, thank you very much. Thank you, Alessa. Thank you. I think I remember if you saw a video, Onision said, what did he say? He said that Sarah raped Kai and that he essentially helped, you know, and that they were both terrible, horrible people for that. What the fuck does that mean? Like, what is that? Like, really, what the fuck was that? Like, do you guys remember that? Like, what? Like, what was that?
Each other publicly. Right now, I have about, I think, 8 NDAs out there with both grown men and grown women who have mutually agreed as friends to not publicly trash each other so we can speak to each other in confidence knowing that that person isn't going to try and ruin our lives if we're ever at odds. I felt this was important after knowing someone named Madison.
Like, see, I do the same thing now. Like, I don't do NDAs, but like, when I talk to people behind the scenes, I'm like, hey, listen, like, let's not, like, if we have any issues, let's just work this out between each other. Let's not make this public because it's not good for anybody. That's not going to help anybody. That's ridiculous. If we go on like some kind of campaign where we shit on each other, that's not going to be helpful. So, I mean, that's what I do nowadays when I talk to people because, like, it's the truth. Like, going and talking shit about each other back and forth is just unnecessary, you know, especially personal shit, you know.
Who went on a public campaign against me because she felt that me being in a diaper on video was inappropriate. She is apparently one of those people who likes pretending to be a baby while someone else pretends to be their daddy. I was making fun of the DDLG kink, and she was laughing in the video and laughing at the time, but after it was all said and done, she decided to say that she was actually not comfortable with me making fun of people in DDLG and wasn't comfortable with the whole diaper thing either. That incident ruined any potential for Madison and I to collaborate in the future, and I wanted to avoid future instances of someone taking my joke out of hand or otherwise saying hateful things publicly.
I'm making the dentist wait so I can see this.
So we
goddamn.
could still have a friendship of some sort. So
Committed.
Because of people
Committed,
like
Abby.
Madison and what I went through with Madison, I decided to start having my friends sign NDAs so we wouldn't have mutual public outbursts on each other. I would be held legally responsible for trying to make someone else look bad, and they would be held legally responsible for trying to make me look bad. Just like I was with Sear, just like I was with Shane Dawson, just like I was with a lot of people. I went after people and I wish I hadn't, so I had mutual NDAs so nobody could do anything publicly.
See, that's the thing. You wish you didn't. You probably shouldn't. You would have a lot more friends online if you didn't shit talk everybody. You'd probably be a little bit better off, honestly.
And we could handle it privately like adults. And it has worked with almost everyone except for Sarah, who, again, blackmailed us as part of her agreement to sign. Again, for all of you people who are blindly supporting Sarah, she's already publicly admitted to doing this. She said it was a joke, but guess what? If you joke about someone where you say you'll only sign something if they sleep with you, and then they actually do it, it's no longer
I appreciate you, Abby.
a joke. It literally happened. You can't just go into a bank and say, hey, I want all your money. They give you the money, you walk out and you say, oh, you were just joking. You have the money in your hands. You got what you wanted. It's not a joke. And guess what? That's a felony.
You guys think this is real? You think she really extorted to have sex with him? You think that's like a real thing? Do you think he really did that? Or do you think that like him just being a little turned on to get the better of him? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Press 1 if you think he really got extorted, or press 2 if you think that him being a little turned on got the better of him, and he fucking made a stupid fucking decision, because I'm sure he did.
Not just the bank robbery, this sexual extortion. First of all, that little gray box to the upper left, that's what happens when you hover over a text when you're using an iMac. So just understand that these texts are mostly, I think, from an iMac computer. Regardless, you ever meet one of those guys who will be your friend and then he finds out that he can't get with you and so then he doesn't want to be your friend anymore? Yeah, that's Sarah. People aren't so unique. And it's interesting that Sarah's trying to accuse fangirls of being insane and imply she's not a homewrecker herself when she tried to expose Kai for allegedly smoking pot at one point, because Sarah, once she realized that I wasn't going to be with her and that she was too...
And how was he blackmailed? He could have sent her home and threatened her. Yeah, he could have. He wanted some new pussy because Kai's getting too old. Yeah, he probably did. He's probably like, oh yeah, fucking Sarah's 18. And she's right here. I don't know. Like, it's gross, but that's the reality. That's the reality of the situation, and this is why he never should have had her around in the fucking first place, because it's a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, anybody with a half a brain who saw that going on was like, this doesn't look good. This isn't gonna turn out well.
Toxic for me to be around. She decided to try and destroy our marriage as well by telling me that Kai smoked pot because she thought that would actually be a reason. But like everyone else, she doesn't pay attention. I'm not so concerned with people smoking pot. I'm concerned with people committing crimes. I do not want to be associated with criminals, which is why Sarah is no longer in my life. Sarah tried to destroy a marriage by shaming someone for doing what she perceived as, at one point in their life, allegedly smoking pot. Sarah tried to ruin someone's marriage over pot. Again, here is Sarah saying that someone violated her. Don't know if that's true, but apparently it's worth her saying LMAO about, which she has been relatively sadistic about almost everything involving dancing to my fake meltdown and having a viewing party of me telling my side of the story as if this is all some big game to her. Don't forget to replace her $200 laptop for $1,500, guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. The whole money thing is like, when all these people start asking for money, it makes the whole thing go down the drain. It looks like a cash grab. You guys, like, come on. Like, let's be real, though. Like, when everybody's making money, like 20 grand to Repzion, which, by the way, I'm not saying that he didn't need that at the time, whatever. I'm just saying it was a little overkill, but people did donate it. And then, a shitload of money went to Shiloh for a tattoo that could have cost, like, $500 to cover tops. And then, the money to Sarah, the Venmo that went out there. There was even money that went out to Sarah's friend for being a good friend to Sarah. Like... It makes the whole situation look bad. It does. It makes it all look bad. It makes it all look like money. It doesn't look good. It really doesn't. I mean, it just doesn't. Yeah.
Again, a text from Sarah showing how desperate she was to get with myself or Kai or both, but she consistently shows such disappointment because this person just, no matter how hard they try, will not be into them. So you know what we do? You know what we do when we're finally out of their life and we just can't get what we want, Sarah? We go on a smear campaign trying to ruin an innocent person's life. You know Kai is innocent, yet you continue to allow this disgusting narrative that Kai is some kind of monster when you know Kai never had any interest in sending you any inappropriate...
You're saying I'm the last person I shouldn't talk shit about people? Is that what you're saying?
...content ever. You're a disgusting liar. And here's Sarah saying that the best thing for my marriage and my family is to have Sarah out of my life immediately. And then she goes on to apologize for hurting feelings. And she didn't mean to be mean. Sarah blaming alcohol use when she was an adult on us, even though we were not able to stop her from using alcohol because she was an adult. Doesn't mention that anywhere, does she? Apparently she was also getting drunk during the viewing party, as I was told. And she's still not legally able to do that. Here she's admitting to selling drugs illegally, which is a felony. And on top of that, she's seemingly bragging about sleeping with someone.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, is that I saw her saying this, like, oh, I've sold prescriptions before, use it against me. You shit talk and threaten people all the time. I don't threaten people. I just make videos exposing people. I don't threaten anybody. But anyways, yeah, good thought process, Geisha. I will expose people. If people talk shit about me, they're gonna get fucking shit on. You know what I mean? If people fucking lie about me, I'm gonna make a response back. That's just what I do. You know, it's really not that hard to understand if you don't get that gay shit. But anyways, when I saw this happening, when Sarah was saying, "Oh, Greg let me have alcohol," or I've done cocaine and I've sold my prescriptions before, use it against me. I saw people like Repsion, like, and other people like egging her on to say these things. And like, how is it good that she's saying she sold prescriptions before, use it against me, or that I drank and stuff? Like, none of this is going to be good for you. Like, none of these messages are not going to, like, go good. No, it's not going to go. It's not going to go good. You have done it first most of the time? No, actually, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't, actually. A lot of people, they shit on me, and it's always the same. It's always the same. People shit on me, and they say the most outlandish shit about me. And yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Geisha. I don't like do anything. It is a defense, actually. Most of the time, like, if I expose somebody, it's because they're doing fucking dumb shit. You know what I mean? And is there a problem with that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you just, like, you want people to run around and do dumb shit, and people don't, like, take no accountability for it? Like, Geisha, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. Like, I know what I do and I know what I don't do. I don't sit here and start arguments. I don't start arguments with people. I actually treat people pretty well until people start saying dumb shit about me. People go out there and then they start drama with me. It happens all the time.
Which, by the way, when you're a victim, you're not supposed to brag about it. You're supposed to say, I was a victim of something, not we FUCKED. First off, these screenshots were...
And I've never blackmailed anybody either. Good try with that one.
...sent to me via email. So I don't know whose desktop that is, but she also says people with BPD are just as deserving of love and respect as anyone else, and that's because...
And by the way, Geisha and anybody who comes in here trying to repeat the same old fucking dumb shit that people keep saying all the time, if you guys continue to do this, I'm not going to answer you anymore. You say the same things every time, and you harp on the same dumb shit every time you come in here. I have no interest in perpetuating your dumb fuckery. You want to repeat stuff that happened like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and still harp on it over and over again when all that shit's been proven wrong. Let it go. Fuck off. I have no interest in it anymore. I'm moving on. You should too. Get a life.
She has BPD. She was diagnosed with it. Not disagreeing with the statement about BPD, but if you have BPD, you should be medicated, which Sarah rarely was. Maybe she was selling her drugs instead of actually taking them herself. Which, by the way, Sarah, as a former Air Force cop...
Hey, Rachel, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I think I know the law a little bit better than you, which you clearly seem to have no comprehension of, because that's a 3 to 5 year sentence and, oh yeah, a felony. You just admitted to a felony. And here's this alleged victim tweeting, "Eat my butt, Greg." Wow, that's really what a victim would tweet. And they followed up with, "I don't have to rely on my, quote, messed up memory. I have every single text since I was 14 still saved." And yet none of
it was also weird that they treated everything like a meme. Like, you know what I mean? She's like, "Oh, Greg fuck Sarah. Meme clown card." That was weird. You know what I mean? Like, there was memes every other day. But until somebody else memed it, I memed it, and then it was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, then you're abusing the victims, or you're taking advantage of the victims. Like, I don't understand why people made it in a meme in the first place. This is supposed to be a serious thing. This is supposed to be grooming minors and shit. I don't get it. Like, why any of this was like a meme material.
Those texts indicate any predatory behavior. Go figure. Yet all the texts that I have consistently show you admitting to how innocent Kai is, yet you continuing to be...
For sure, Wits, for sure. I'm sure I know who they are, and it's not a big deal. They're just another person with another sock account spitting the same old bullshit, and I don't care about any of it.
Be okay with this narrative that Kai's some kind of monster when you know damn well he never was. And here we have her, for some reason, saying, "I did cocaine, use it against me." And then we have her threatening me and calling me a pussy, then saying I'm pathetic for pointing out how terrible she has been to my family. What an upstanding human being. Her again trying to shame Kai for allegedly doing something that Kai never did. And then bragging about getting a hickey on her neck, which is so exactly what victims do. They go and post pictures of hickeys that they get.
It's weird that she was posting all these memes. It made the whole situation fucking weird.
Because they're just so proud of it. Or is this just, I don't know, clout-seeking behavior in the most common and generic of forms? She posted texts that I allegedly sent, and the things that are said in these texts seem to actually match up with what I've been saying all this time. And she says...
Wow, and this is what it says in the last one. "And now you're going on a public campaign with no one knowing you are a rapist, and we suffer silently as you get praised for being a criminal liar, a rapist, and a blackmailer."
Totally respectful, honest, integrity-driven, clear victim way, not at all like someone who's just trying to exploit #MeToo for money and attention. Damn, he mad. Wow. Now I want you guys to ask yourself, what do people typically say when they send someone an inappropriate selfie? What do they say? They say anything, right? Has Sarah shown any indication that this selfie was even remotely something Kai would ever want to send?
No.
Any screenshot of what?
That's the problem as well. Like I said, you need to actually have proof of the conversation of back and forth, the discourse. And Regina and Sarah have never given that to anybody. They have never proven that they've gotten pictures. Never. Not one. They've gotten a picture that they say that they got, but they never show the conversation it came from. Why don't you show the conversation? If you had that picture, you for sure have the conversation. Like, come on.
Kai would have said. Have you gotten anything except for the fact that Sarah had access to something she shouldn't have? And also coincidentally has Kai's laptop. So now it's your chance to go ask Sarah if all these screenshots that I just shared with you are real. Now's the time for her to either confirm that she's a liar or admit that she's a liar. Because either all these screenshots that I've shared with you are real and she admits it, or she can say that they're all fake and I can simply prove that she's a liar yet again. And this is why you don't lie. Because the truth catches up.
Wow, there you go. I mean, damn, I don't know. You can see the background. He's got a lot more support nowadays. It kind of, like, this whole situation has kind of made him into, like, a martyr, huh? It's crazy. Like all the people who wanted to shit on him made him even more popular. Crazy. Good job, Chris. Anyways, still a moron. Still a moron. Definitely creepy, but is it illegal? Anyways, let's go to Vincent for a second. Let's go to Vincent for a second. Yeah, that's my thought process. I just think, you know, it's not illegal, but it's creepy. You know, that's what I say. Anyways, let's go to Vincent. Vincent's been doing some fuckery. Let's check this out. He posted on his little have a seat with Chris Hansen thing. Please share. Good morning, everyone. I need your help. Please sign this petition. I'm counting on everyone. Free Onision from false and harassing allegations. Oh my God. Chris Hansen signed this petition. James Jackson, aka Onision, has been falsely accused of grooming minors and sexual abuse. The court of popular opinion has already convicted Mr. Jackson of these false allegations and furthermore bypassing the court of law. Oh, God. Oh, fucking Vincent. Yeah, fucking Vincent. Good times. Good times. Fucking Vincent. Like, seriously. Fucking Vincent. Make sure you guys like this up. Hey, listen, make sure you guys join the Reddit. The link's in the description, by the way. I'm gonna be doing a Reddit review, so if you guys want me to see any, to check out any drama, post it in the Reddit. The link's in the description, and if you guys want to donate or anything like that for the Stream House Part 2, we get the link in the description for the Streamlabs link for text-to-speech and like media. If you guys want to play a video or anything like that. But thank you guys for being here. Let's see what else we have here. What else we got? I mean, I think that's it. I think that might be it. But yeah. Some fuckery. Make sure you guys go sign the petition now. But yeah, this is the Reddit right here. Check it out. Check. You said Vincent is cute. Oh, you think Vincent's a cutie pie, huh? Yeah, you into him? You think he's a little cutie pie? Yeah. Well, listen, if you want, we can get you his number. We can get you Vincent's number. Don't worry about that, Hope. Trying to get it in. Get a little bit of Vincent action. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Anyways. Does Vincent have a Twitter still? Yeah, he does. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being on the stream, and thanks for liking this up. What are we at? How many likes we at now? Make sure you like this up. If you guys don't like anything up ever, make sure you guys like this up because I beg for likes, and that's just what I do. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. No, seriously. All right, you guys have a great week. I'm gonna dip. Make sure you join the Reddit. Thank you guys for donating. Anybody who's donating, I appreciate that. You guys are shit. Anybody who's a new member, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. And all right, I'm gonna go and chill for a while. I'll be in the Discord if you guys want to talk to me. Hey, guess what? Nobody cares. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Check me out. I'll be in the Discord. All right. Whoop.